Today we're visiting a store, an antique store in Zichron Yaakov, Israel. It's right on the main street, and we're gonna get in and see what they are offering for us. Let's get in. Let's get started. Gling gling. This is an old phone from Israel. Old coins. 1 shekel each. It's a store, small store, full of treasures. So let's go one by one and see what they have in here. You can see it's divided by material, lots of metal. Because of Israel is in the Middle East, and there are many different groups of people here. This one, it says Jerusalem. Because of the variety of people, mainly Jews, but also Arabs, Muslim, Arab Christians in general, and you got Druze. We have Turks. It's a small group that came from the mountains in Turkey, near Turkey, the Ottoman Empire, actually, not really Turkey. But you can find here lots of styles and many different items that you don't see everywhere. Here, this was an ashtray. I remember it. You can see by my hand that I remember stuff already. So it's upside down. This is the land of Israel, Eretz Israel. You see, it's old by this stamp. It's from the 50s or the 60s, Israel, and those were very popular. The animal, in Hebrew it's called a mile. It's 100 shekels. It's like $30. It's a little bit pricey. And you have all those Chanukiah, menorahs, that are authentic. People used to use them. Here you have one. It says something with Torah. So you see. Let's see more. What else we have here? All those silver-plated dishes. Lots of candlesticks. Those are candelabras. And again, more menorahs. Those are candlesticks. Here's another one, Shabbat Kodesh, 220 shekels. And here we have collections. I remember my parents had those animals, those called Yael, maybe. Yael, I don't know the English term of Yael. It's a local Israeli animal located in the desert, in the Negev desert. This is a nice piece. Look at what are you doing here, miss? Look at this dish. It looks primitive. It looks like somebody made it, but no, it's from, let's see in a minute. It's from it's from a factory made somewhere. What does it say? It doesn't say, but probably if you're familiar with those signs, then you know where it came from. But it seems like somebody added the handle, and this is a nice piece. Let's see what else. All those keychains from the 60s that I remember pretty well. Let's see what else we have here. some medals and coins, and it seems like an interesting collection. This is an IDF one. Also some ranks, army ranks, old ones, vintage. Taj Mahal. You got a Taj Mahal here. Here you got this one. I don't know again the English term, but it is called primus in Hebrew. This is how people used to cook before ovens, before stoves. These are pretty old. I believe like 200 years old. Here I see a Seder plate, Pesach for Passover, also for metal. And here, look at all those boxes. You know, those are very popular for jewelry. Here's a nice box. Let's see. Ah, this is nice. This is I believe it's Russian. Who needs a phone? Lots of telephones here. Let's move over there. Cameras, some old cameras. Pens. I can't believe that people are actually collecting pens, but they are. I even have a friend. He belongs to a pen club, pen exchange club here in Israel, and they meet once a month. And look at this, also pretty old. Some books. We're not going to look at the books now because we want to keep it short. We want to keep the video short. It's my first video. I decided to join the trend and also to report about what I see in all those lovely thrift shops that there are in Israel. We don't have the big ones like in the States, like in the US. We keep it small here. Look at this is Bamba. If you know Bamba, apparently they do made some figures. Okay, look at this. I don't know where this looks interesting. It's I don't know, from Asia somewhere. Also nice. Let's look around. We can see lots of art on the wall. And let's go to the smaller pieces. And let's see if we see something that is interesting. And you can see in some other places. This is a nice dish. I know it looks very simple, but it's an Israeli made. Naaman. This is the name of the place. I think they still make dishes. I don't know. It started from a kibbutz, some kibbutz. Oh, look what I see here. Okay. Look at this. You recognize? It's from Monaco. Wow. The marriage, the royal marriage, unbelievable. Grace Kelly and the prince. Who knew? Some Murano glass I see here. So 100 shekels. Nice condition. And like you see, as I told you, many. Oh, look! This one is made from corn. It's from the leaves that cover that is above around the corn. Nice. I wonder who made it and when. A nice collection of small bottles. More small bottles here. Chinese ones. Ah, this is nice. This is nice. I believe it should be vintage. This is nice also. Adi Ben Shalosh, Adi is 3 years old, also vintage, lots of vintage stuff. Glass, you remember that glass? Also years ago, from the 60s and probably before. Let's see more. This is nice. Nice art, nice old vintage art. Oh, these are again it was all souvenirs for tourists from the 50s and 60s in Israel. Here's a small birds collection, very cute. Porcelain, white and blue. This one here, this was very popular. It's in Israel, it's lapid, 80 shekels. And this one considers to be a real treasure, by the way. It used to be a basket for serving candies, but no handle now. And of course you can restore it, but it's not the same. Let's see what else we see. Oh, here's the rabbi, Rabbi Schneerson, the rabbi of Lubavitch. What are you doing here, Rabbi? This is a dish for tray. It's a tray for ink. You see, you used to put ink inside here. This is nice. It opens up. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's put back the fonts to where the font belongs. Here are the fonts. And let's see. Jewelry, which we're not going to focus on them now. You see, this is. I think this is. There are some artists that I think I know the style, or maybe it was copied by other artists. And we can also look at the ceiling. It's an old house. It's an old this building, the house. It's not a building. It's a small house. It's an old one. Zichron Yaakov. It's an old place, like 150 years. So obviously, it's the right place to be when you're when you're hunting for treasures, for vintage and old treasures. This is also something that we missed before. Also this is 40s, 50s from Israel. It's handmade, but also some machine. I think the cut was made by a machine, or maybe not. This is a small, very nice, very nice. It's all handmade. Very cute. It says something in a language that I do not recognize, but let's put it on the side. I can use it. I can take it home with me. Sometimes we need this atmosphere, so maybe I should buy the atmosphere for myself. Here we have some old boxes. I love the containers, beautiful. It's basically, you can find it. This is very, very nice. Okay. For those who remember, Splendid was the name of the chocolate by Elite. And this was a gift. You used to go to somebody's house in the 50s and 60s. You pull it out and you got the chocolate. And I remember this. I remember this package. Maybe I'll find out how much it is. Maybe I need it to refresh my memories. And here's another memory refresher. This was also a box from the 50s and 60s, but I do not remember it exactly, so I do not need it. You see, in order to get the real treasure, you have to bend down. So I am bending down, and I'm trying to see what strap seals. Interesting. More chocolate, more splendid chocolate, and another old. This one is from Russia. And this one is from Russia. It's an old packaging. Oh, who needs a shofar? It's not a shofar. It's not a shofar, it's just a horn. But maybe someone needs it. Maybe someone needs it. So I think we got the idea of everything, all the real treasures. Who remember those watches? Was clocks. Beautiful. Really beautiful. And Mr. M&M is over there. What is he doing here? Who knows? Here's some. Oh, this is nice. This is an old. It must be early 60s. Tempo. It was like a soft drink, soda, local Israeli soda. Here more Jerusalem. Ceramics, and also it was popular in the 50s, in the 60s, 50s, and lots of art. Like this one is from Mexico, and I remember everybody used to have it in Israel. Everybody, for some reason, people went to Mexico in the 60s and 70s, and they came back with this art, and then they framed it. And that's what they did also later when people went to Egypt. Let's see, what is this? It's a tray, beautiful tray, made of wood. It's a wooden tray, but people hanged it as an art. Very nice. I think we learned a lot today. I learned a lot, and I'm even going to buy some stuff. And I found this. I found the little picture, the atmosphere, and I found this. Again, it's from Israel, made in Israel. Yeah, made in Israel. And it's pretty vintage. So who doesn't need some vintage in her life or in his life? And I'm happy you accompany me here on this tour. Until the next one. I will say goodbye and could just take a last look at the watches after we saw all the clocks before. More medals, and here you have some documents. I'm sure they're interesting. Some Hebrew, some Arabic I see, maybe it's Persian, some old mezuzah, and some in other languages. This one is the third Maccabiah. It's a postcard from 1930. The third Maccabiah, or maybe it says 1950. Both of them are old enough to be old. 50s, 30s. Everything is mixed together. Look at the small, at the miniatures here. Very cute. Okay, now we can close this video, and until the next one, until we meet again.